Okay everyone, welcome back. It's been a couple weeks. Sorry, we've been doing some other stuff at my house. I had to get ready for a inspection, so we had to repair some stuff around the house that had been slacking on. But today we're back on working on the Trans Am. So there's a glimpse of it. There's the Trans Am. Sorry about the compressor noise, but we got some QA1 parts we're going to put in. So right now, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, we got some, it's a 1979, so it has some issues. As you can see, the exhaust is still out, but we're going to be cleaning up the frame here where the rust is. We got some stuff for it to put on the exhaust, or the frame, sorry, put on the frame to take care of the rust and inhibitor. So we got a brush on and then some spray in for some of the areas we can't get to with the brush. We got all new front suspension parts. We got some new Hoskins sway bars like you saw before, and of course the rotors, springs, QA1 shocks. There's your sway bars. We got new rear suspension also came in for it. We got to hopefully get to that today. We'll get the headers in, shorty headers, and then this one will be ready to go to the exhaust shop to get some more work done on it to get the rest of the exhaust put in. So we look on this side, we can see that there's some rust here too. It's not that bad, but we're just going to clean it up while we have it all apart. We got new end links, sway bar, new tie rod ends, all new parts for it. He picked them up at National Parts Depot while we were up there in Ocala. So I'm going to get to work. We got new brake lines, so we got a lot of work to do. So I will update you guys in a little bit and show you what we've done. Rick went over to get some tools and we're going to get busy. So you guys have a good day. I'll update you in a little bit. Alright, so we've got cleaned up. We've got the rust penetrant, or I'm sorry, the cleaner on it. Rust transformer from Summit Racing. So we got it on there. So now we just got to let it cure, dry, convert, do what it needs to do. So then we can come back in, paint it, and then start assembling. So while we're doing that, I'm gonna clean up some of the dirt and rust from this beautiful car. So that's it. I'll update you more later. Alright, so we have our lower control arm assembled. If you look in there, see everything's nice and tight. Got our bolts in, got our brackets. It's got paint drying. We got to put the headers in. So we got our spring here. Spring perches are right there. So this side, lower control arm's good to go. We're going to clean those up. The spindles need to be cleaned up and painted, and the backing plates, we have those. We're going to sandblast those and put a coat of paint on them so they're nice and clean and pretty. There's our rotors that are going on. We need to pick up bearings for it. Here's an upper control arm, and then the other one's down on the bottom shelf there. We still got some more work to do, but it's looking good. We got the rear diff covers on. We got to fill that up. There it is. So that's good. All is good so far. So we also took, I'm going to cut underneath here. We took and we got all new excuse me, we got all new front end pieces here. We got our tie rod ends, our inner tie rods, both sides, new sleeves, new bar, new idle arm, steering knuckles good. So that's all ready to be finished putting back together. You got the new exhaust tips to go on the car when the exhaust gets done. And like I said, she's assembled here. We're good to go. New springs, starters out, of course, because the exhaust's out. Another knuckle we need to clean up, but it's coming along nice. So there's today's work. Next week, hopefully we'll have another video for you next week. So here we go. So that's what we got done so far. Next week we'll be back here working on it again. Maybe next week, holiday weekend, we'll see what happens. But you know, check it out, let us know what you think, like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.
$50 million Chevrolet.
That's the 50th million. Holy cow. Alright.
What's that?
That's crazy cool.
Oh yeah, this is it.
Oh, this is definitely it.
Yeah, this is the one we had.
No way.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Beautiful.
Of all of them, this one's probably the second most, other than the original one.
Yeah, I bet. Wow.
Cobra R.